Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Cowboy B over here at Wedge Up Performance. I just want to show you how to put the 2024 Spark storage compartment on that you can buy from us here at Wedge Up Performance. Let's take this out. You start by taking out the side piece here, and you're going to go in and undo your screws so you can take off your yellow piece right here. This piece is normally on like so. So once you get it on, you're going to push it forward to get it off. And all your pieces clamp on back here. You'll have the torque screws attached from the back. I already took mine off, but you gotta be able to know how to do that part to get it off. And once you get it done, push it forward. So take off your other knee pad on the other side, and then you'll see these pieces right here come with it, and it has little holes down here. You line up your holes so they fit, and the vents should be facing the inside. Once you get everything lined up like this, we already did the other side. Line up both, it should look just like this. You go ahead, put your screws down into here, and we'll go ahead and get ours done and move on to the next step. And once you get everything lined up in here, before you get the screws on, the kit will come with a push pin. And your push pin goes right over here on the back side to connect it and hold it in place. You take your push pin, put it in here, and lock it down in place, and do it on the other side. We're only gonna do one side just so you can see it and get everything and figure out how everything goes. Right, we're gonna go ahead and put the bolts in. There's 4. You use your plastite screws to go in there, your T30, or T27, whichever one you got, either will work. Get the other side. See back there? It's a little tight. You're gonna have to probably get you a little ratchet or something to do those. The back bolts, if you got a right angle screwdriver or a ratchet, use those. As you see, we got all 4 in there. Let's move on to the next step. The next step, you're gonna have these little rubber gaskets that come in the kit. Put it in the big hole, work it through there. I don't need to show you how to do that. Spray a little lube on them if you got soft hands, and push them through there. And we're gonna show you how they bolt up right here. You're gonna also get the inserts. The inserts are gonna go on right here. Push the inserts in there so that way you can put your bolts through and they'll lock in place. There's one on the other side, put it on the other side too. There's 2 bolts under here, right here. The one on the outer edge, that's the one you undo because you're gonna put it back into the bracket and everything else will line up. And when you get in here, you're gonna take out all the bolts so you can match up. Should be one at the top and one in the back. Bring that down along with the one right here at the back. And then right there, everything's gonna bolt up on the side. So we'll show you what it looks like when it's done. All right, as you can see, here's the 3 screws. Gotta get the right angle on the one at the top. Put the one on the side. And you repeat on the next side. And we're done with that part. That's how it should look from the top. We're pretty much almost there. All right, we're in the home stretch. Take your nose piece, align it with the front. It should line up with the hose right down there at the bottom. What you want to do is move your hose spacers up here. We're using the wet jet aluminum anodized hose spacers. So if you got the baller ones, use these. If you don't, use the plastic cheap ones that come with it. This is a hint for you to come get the good baller ones. Put those down like so, and you screw it all the way down with your plastic bolts that you took out of this section to get into here. We're gonna go ahead and put them back now. Once you get your plastic bolts back in place, make sure it's the long ones, and everything will go right back down. Locked in place, good to go. Now let's put the lid on. And get your lid, take your rubber stoppers and put them into the top of your lid, right here and right here before you put it on. All right, grab your lid, put it on here. I got a helper helping me. And you'll hear a loud pop when you push it in. It's supposed to sound like that. So work it in. That's when you know it's in there. But before you put it in there, these lids are known for popping off. This one is in here a lot better than OEM, not OEM, the 14 to 23. So I think they solved that problem. Normally, we pop 2 drill holes in here and wrap zip ties over these latches right here, so that way this won't jump out and you lose this, because these do not float. So you still can do that because there's room, but OEM is supposedly to fix this. But refer to my last video for the 14 to 23 lid if you want to put the zip ties in here. I haven't tried it yet, but it's really, really hard to get in and out versus the other one. So you can drop my phone right there when you rebound. But it's really, really hard to get it out. So I don't think you need the zip ties, but zip ties never hurt nobody. So do the zip tie trick if you want to. And put it down. It goes straight in. And that's how your storage bin looks. Put everything back on the way you took it off. Bolt it back up, and you'll be all finished. But this is the DIY install for the OEM storage compartment for the 24 tricks. Peace. All right, just for safety, I went ahead and I don't want to pay for another $100 lid. I want to put the holes in here for the zip ties, but remember to go under the bracket because they sit up right high right here. So we want to go about right here. Same for the other side. Clean it up. And we're going to stick the zip ties through, like so. Stick these two first before you put the lid on it. You have to fight to get them on. Now we're going to put the lid on. Put these up front. Push it through the back side. All right, make sure you get the zip ties on this side, and then you work it back in and wait till you hear the big snap and it's good, and pull it forward, and you're going to hook your zip ties up here. Now we got a little extra security. Even though OEM looked like they tried to fix the falling off, I'd rather be safe than sorry, because nobody likes paying for an extra lid. Get you a cutter, cut these off with a pair of scissors or dikes, whatever you got. Now you're good to go, and you got a little extra security from this thing flying off. Cowboy B keeps you guys straight.